I challenge you to watch Goodbye Christopher Robin and not cry. This is a beautiful biopic that is so sweet and emotional, quite educational, and certainly something that is worth watching if you're a fan of Winnie the Pooh, if you grew up watching Winnie the Pooh. I think most people have some kind of relationship in their life at one point with Winnie the Pooh and the stories of A. Milne. This was released in 2017 and it's directed by Simon Curtis and written by Frank Cottrell-Boyce and Simon Vaughan. It is award winning, we'll look at that soon. It's got a great cast and the narrative is just beautiful, emotional, sentimental, and questionable. And it's questionable because of really A. Milne's son, which we'll talk about soon. The description from IMDb is very straightforward. It just says the relationship between writer A. Milne and his son Christopher Robin and how this became the inspiration for Winnie the Pooh. So it looks at the backstory of before A. Milne began to write the Winnie the Pooh stories, how he was inspired by his son to write these books and where the characters came from. Obviously, it's no secret that these were based on his son's own teddy bears and toys, but we get to see scenes of them playing together in the woods behind their house, and we really get to see how these stories came to life for the real Christopher Robin before they were then put on paper. And the film also looks at, and I don't want to give too much away, but it looks at, first of all, the naming of Winnie the Pooh, which is a lovely scene, but it also addresses the success of the stories and how the real Christopher's childhood is kind of being exploited in a way. Now, this is not the same as a family vlogger exploiting their child online and recording their every move, but these are precious memories he shares with his father that now really the whole world knows about. And I never really thought about that before until the film gave me the fuel to do so. And it makes it very emotional, and there are strains on their relationship, but it's sentimental and it's so beautifully done. One of the reasons it's gorgeous is because of the cast. Margot Robbie's in it, Domhnall Gleeson's in it. We have various Christopher Robins. Will Tilston plays 8-year-old Christopher, who is brilliant. Alex Lawther plays him at 18. Stephen Campbell-Moore's in this. It's got a really fantastic cast. Kelly Macdonald, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I could go on. Sean Dingwall. I won't go on. I promise I'll stop there. But it's amazing. Very well acted, very well presented. Visually a treat. Lovely editing, gorgeous scenery, really wholesome, really emotional. You really feel like you're part of the family, like you're there experiencing the journey. I can't vouch for how accurate it is, but from my knowledge, it certainly all the basics were there. You know, the fact that it was a son, the teddy bears, 100-acre wood, based on a real wood. In terms of how much Christopher felt like his childhood was in the limelight a lot, I don't know if that 100% reflected his emotions, but certainly it will give you food for thought, and it's really quite sentimental and very well done. The costumes are incredible, beautiful, really visually gorgeous film with a narrative to boot. It is absolutely sensational. As I said, it won 2 awards. It won the Truly Moving Picture Award from Heartland Film, which completely understand, and it won the Audience Award for World Cinema at the Mill Valley Film Festival. I think it should have won Oscars. It could have won BAFTAs. It's beautiful, gorgeous. If you're a fan of Winnie the Pooh, or have even just heard of Winnie the Pooh, I think you'll get something out of this. The bigger Pooh fan you are, the more you'll like it. I know there are a lot of us out there who really love Winnie the Pooh, and honestly, it's one of the most emotional, sentimental, thought-provoking, and beautiful films that I have ever seen.